the US National Library of Medicine, and this is where you're going to get these statistics from. And they're also associated with the National Center for Biotechnology Information. Anyway, the point is they're very official statistics, and these are from, I think, 2012. Anyway, the document I'm going to quote you from is The Sexual Victimization of Men in America, New Data Challenge Old Assumptions. And this is from the PMC, that's Promoting Public Health Research, Policy, Practice and Education. All of these organisations I'm talking about, they're all interlinked, but that's not the point. I'll just read the first paragraph and then get down to the nitty gritty, and I'll leave a link pinned to the top in the comment section. We assessed 12-month prevalence and incidence data on sexual victimization in 5 federal surveys that the Bureau of Justice Statistics, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation conducted independently in 2010 through 2012. We used these data to examine the prevailing assumption that men rarely experience sexual victimization. We concluded that federal surveys detect a high prevalence of sexual victimization amongst men, in many circumstances similar to the prevalence found among women. We identified factors that perpetuate misperceptions about men's sexual victimizations, reliance on traditional gender stereotypes, outdated and inconsistent definitions, and methodological sample biases that exclude inmates. We recommend changes that move beyond regressive gender assumptions, which can harm both women and men. Okay, well, that's straight from the media, because it's the media who they will, you can lie through omission by only telling part of the truth. For example, only talking about the rape of men by men in US prisons, which is, in terms of percentage, it's very low. In terms of numbers, it's very high, in that there are more men raped in prison in the United States by men than there are women raped on the outside by men. But what's never mentioned, ever, is that in female prisons, women are more than twice as likely to be raped by other women than men are to be raped by men. And if women were treated in the courts the same as men are, and they are not, they are given far more lenient treatment, provable here under Section 95 of the Criminal Justice Act of 1991, which shows every single year that women receive far more lenient treatment at almost all stages of the criminal justice system than men. If women were jailed at the same rate as men, there would be more women raped by women on the inside of prisons than there are women raped by men on the outside. So I'm dropping down a little bit in this report that I'm going to post at the top of the comment section. In 2011, the CDC, that's the Center for Disease Control, reported results from the National Intimate Partner and Sexual Violence Survey, one of the most comprehensive surveys of sexual victimizations conducted in the United States to date. The survey found that men and women had similar prevalence of non-consensual sex in the previous 12 months, 1.27 million women and 1.267 million men. Okay, that's what this is based on. The fact is that women are just as likely to rape women, they're even more likely to rape other women, and just as likely to rape men as vice versa. And if you stud the physical situation on its head, and you made women more powerful than men, I don't have the slightest shadow of doubt that women would rape men far, far more than vice versa. Thank you.